My name is Kathryn Grant. I have a son named Trip Owens and a daughter named Eden Owens. I work at UT Dallas in the Department of Systems Engineering. When I picked up my application packet, I wasn't sure which place I would run, but there had already been several applications turned in for place 3, and I thought to myself, I might as well run for place 1. I know it's going to be a bit of a challenge running against someone with years of experience, but I hope the voters see someone with fresh ideas and the best outcome for our kids in mind. I have lived in Lavon since 2011, with a kiddo in the district since 2013. When Tripp started kindergarten, all kindergarten through 2nd graders were housed in Nee Smith, with 3rd through 5th at McClendon. We have been through some major growth and changes. Now he is a junior at the high school, and my youngest Eden is in the 3rd grade at Nee Smith. If you're doing the math, I will have a kiddo in Community ISD until 2034. I think it's important for the current Board of Trustees to have children in the district because they've got skin in the game, so to speak. What would I like my children's current and future school experience to look like? One area of experience I think that will help if elected is where I work full-time. I am the lead administrative services officer for the Department of Systems Engineering at UT Dallas. Basically the office manager / administrative assistant. I'm organized and wear a lot of different hats, some of which I know will be useful. I'm very familiar with multi-million-dollar budgets, growth planning, scholarships, mission statements, and how to develop them, 5-year plans, etc. I have served as a student mentor for a handful of student groups, letting them lead their groups and being there for guidance purposes only. I work directly with the department head and support several others. Being able to work with and for several different personalities is one of my strongest skills. Another skill that my boss comes to me regularly for is the ability to think outside of the box. Brainstorming through ideas is one of my favorite things to do. Give me a problem and I will throw a dozen ideas at you. Just don't ask me what's for dinner. Another area that gave me useful experience was when I served on the Lavon Parks and Rec Board for about a year as secretary. Although my time was brief, I learned a lot about the rules of order for board meetings, the different roles and their responsibilities, and during my term of service, we were looking to build a park with baseball and soccer fields. We went through the bids, designs, and potential bonds. While the bond never went through, that was a learning experience as well. My love language is service. If you've ever done the love language test, you'll know what I mean, but this is a big one for me. I am always volunteering. My son Trip, I like to think, takes after me in this area. If you don't know me, you've probably seen him around. I tried PTO for a while, but that one was complicated because most of the volunteer hours are during working hours and I just couldn't commit to being available. However, if I'm on campus and I see something I can help with, I do. One of my biggest areas of volunteering is during high school or Pee Wee sports. Last year, I spent more time ordering, prepping, setting up, and running concession stands for the Booster Club than I spent at my job. If there was a game, I was there. Let me tell you, burnout is real and volunteers are always needed. This year, I took more of a silent role and helped post all the games in Sign Up Genius, still helping out, but not as much. When it comes to Pee Wee sports, if my kid is playing, I try to help out as often as possible. This usually translates to concessions, as that is an area I excel at, apparently. If you want to know who your kids' friends are, meet their parents, coaches, future coaches, teachers, etc., volunteering is the way to go. Last but not least, if you volunteer for something, show up. As a trustee on the board, you'll see me around. I will show up for every meeting. I'll attend sport events and school activities, and I'll continue to volunteer. The board has a unique role in helping attain the balance between administration, teachers, students, and parents. At the end of the day, we all want what's best for the kids, whatever that looks like. You have to show up to make it happen.